Hello everyone, I am Subjit Roy welcoming you to mojo4industry development debate on smart lighting for smart cities powered by Panasonic Light Solutions India. Mr. Garnaik is presently working as business unit head lighting with Energy Efficiency Services Limited, that is EESL. I would request Mr. Garnaik to set the tone of the session by sharing his presentation on smart lighting and energy efficiency.
Our service now is limited to providing lights. That's the illumination. And the illumination is giving to the public, and the beneficiary here is the electricity distribution companies, because they reduce their load, peak load, or the municipalities, they reduce their energy cost. So how that kind of things can be utilized by coming forward with the solutions like giving the information of weather, giving the information on the by putting these surveillance cameras, or giving any kind of indication. Even the electricity distribution parameters can also be provided by certain kind of infrastructures that have been put so far. The CCMS, the technology is well proven, but there are many other areas I'm not going to discuss in detail. There is a requirement of infrastructure development while putting this CCMS. You need phase wire connections and all these things, which the municipality has to provide, number one. Number two, the CCMS has got also its, because finally it will have to be, the data transfer has to come with a cloud-based mechanism or the Internet of Things. So in that case, you have to have that communication systems and all these things possible have to be in place. And also, it also comes as in a box or a module kind of thing. But then there should be a compatibility of the service provider. If something goes wrong, what I mean to say, the after installation services, we are not getting that kind of satisfaction the way it should have been. So a lot of works to be done. Although in terms of smart lighting point of view, we are into the CCMS, but it is not yet foolproof as far as ESL's programs are concerned. And we want to develop, we want to see from the manufacturers, from the technology providers, how this particular thing can be streamlined.
Now, in this mojo4industry development debate, I would like to welcome architect Survi Jindal.
So when we talk about smart cities, typical tools for smart cities are sensors, interfaces, lights, sound, temperature, etc. But if we really think about the performance of these cities, we really need to think and focus on the citizens and the users of these cities, right? And because lighting is primarily intended for people, urban illumination should be focused on the human experience with a qualitative social engaging role. So looking at the potential opportunities for these systems, they could also be integrated with other city systems like the traffic management, or have the capability to gather data of the user behavior and the status of the city for the benefit of the city.
Thank you, Suvit. Thank you so much. So now I will invite Mr. Sachin Rana. Mr. Sachin is going to talk on lighting beyond illumination.
The cities do not have a real-time access to the information. They do not know what is happening with the system. It is kind of a reactive system and not a proactive system. Once a fault occurs, the cities or the operators who are operating the cities, they come to know. They do not have a real-time access, and the information may always not be in the desirable format. The relevance of the information may or may not be applicable to a given area or to a given city. There is a lack of integration between the user and the maintenance team. The user has some understanding of the system, whereas the maintenance team will have a different understanding of the system. So there's a lack of integration between both of them. Accuracy is also a challenge which we face in a traditional system, and the last challenge is information. The lack of information is, of course, a common challenge. This needs an intelligent system to respond to these dynamic changes so that they can ensure smooth vehicular flow and safety of its people. There's a lot of talk which is happening right now on Internet of Things and the emergence of IoT. Lighting industry is equally excited like rest of the industry to participate in this emergence of IoT. When we speak about indoor smart lighting, what does that mean? It means that there is an automatic lighting control, which is an occupancy-based lighting control, There's a daylight harvesting, energy usage and savings are happening. This of course leads to the boosting of teams' productivity. It is very critical that we have a proper lighting in place. Real-time building energy audit at different places from a single office can be done. So the auditor need not travel. They can do a remote audit. Of course, we can do a data-driven space planning. So with the help of software tools which are available, we can do all the data-driven planning.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sachin, for your presentation on lighting beyond illumination. Thank you so much, Mr. S.P. Garnaik, Architect Survijinder, and Mr. Sachin Rana for sharing your expert opinion. It was my pleasure having you here today.
For more updates, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon.